What's up, Blade Breakers? What's up, Blade Breakers? What's up, Blade Breakers? Whew, man, that's a lot. What's up, Blade Breakers? And how about one more for good luck? What's up, Blade Breakers? We're gonna be unboxing the second one, and we just unboxed the Shark Edge recolor. I think we're gonna go middle bottom again. Let's see, we had decent luck with the Shark Edge, and I think this time it's gonna be good. It looks like this side's already open though. So we'll go ahead and see if we can't figure out which one this one is. Fingers crossed that it is Tyranno Beat. I really want it to be. It'd be kind of weird if it's the last one that we actually pick up, but who knows? You know, my luck has never been good. So I would imagine if it's my luck, then this is gonna be the orange drawn dagger, and then I'm just gonna cry and probably take a nap because it's looking, I can't tell. All right, we're just gonna open it and go with the blade here. It's Tyranno Beat. All right, second time's the charm. And I did talk about this in the Shark Edge unboxing, which you'll actually see after the Tyranno Beat unboxing, because we're gonna post this one second, and then, or sorry, this one first, and then the Shark Edge one, because I wanted to make sure we do this one first so you guys know what's going on with the main bay. I actually like the Shark Edge recolor better than the prize bay because I'm not a big dinosaur fan, and it's weird. It's blue. I don't know if you guys like that. I actually personally do like the color choice, but I'm not the biggest fan of the bay itself. And I know a lot of you guys are wanting the prize bay. So we'll do it. This one's gonna post first, even though I unboxed it second. Don't worry about the order or anything like that, because the rest of them will be in order. So I already mentioned this Quake driver. It does have good burst resistance, which I think is really cool. And then the ratchet is actually going to be a 70. Actually, I think. Wait. No, it's a 70 for this one, and then this one's a 60. And I already mentioned before, right? You can see that it doesn't have. This one has the skirt, right? So that's an 80, and then this one is a 70. And if you look, you can see the difference in them there because of how many little pieces they have. So there's 6 here, and then we'll actually count them for the Tyranno Beat once we look at these tips here. So they are the same. I did test launch the Shark Edge. We will do the test launch for Tyranno Beat, just, you know, to kind of keep things kosher. But this is the bit here. I like that it's blue, but then again, I think if there was a red one, which we'll see if there is, I think it would look a lot better with the Tyranno Beat colors. But then again, it's like if you don't really care about color matching, the blue looks kind of sick. I don't know. You guys already know I don't like 4 ratchets. They have really bad KO resistance. You're basically asking to get burst right away when you use the 4 ratchet. I think if you pair up something like the 1, then you're gonna get a good combination. And let me know what you guys think. If you think Quake goes with this blade, or if you think Tyranno, right, the T-Rex, needs a better attack bit, because these don't seem very consistent. They do have the gears all the way down on one side, but then they're not on the rest of it. It's basically if you took a flat bit and you just cut it diagonally, and then that's what you see. So on the Stadium, it'll actually do this, where that will be impacting the Stadium, and it'll jump around and stuff like that. So that's what that's for. The 470 is not the greatest. So I would say overall the combination is not one that I'm a big fan of in terms of like competitive value. If you guys think that competitive value is the most important aspect of Beyblade, then by all means skip this release. if you have the money and Hasbro does come out with literally the same booster, I think this is kind of a good pickup, especially if you like T-Rexes, especially if you want the Shark Edge recolor. There's a lot of good stuff to come from this booster, and so it's really up to you if you want to skip. And I know I said I don't like T-Rexes and dinosaurs and all that, but this is clean. This is really good looking. I really enjoy this blade. We are going to weigh it here in just a bit. No QR code because it's not Hasbro. But there is the bit beast there. And remember, the bit chip does move. So once we assemble this, you'll hear the clicks and you'll see the bit chip move as well. So I like the yellow that they kind of highlighted him. They gave it kind of a, he's got like a black outline and then a yellow outline on top of it, which I think really makes him pop. I think it's really cool. I actually am going to switch out the bit so I can just see him spin without the Quake driver, right? The Quake bit. This, it jumps around a lot and it's not going to give you a smooth spin. So we'll do a test spin with this and then with a regular bit as well. So, and I always do that, calling this a bit and then calling this a driver or a performance tip. I do that a lot, but it is a bit. And then this is what you would call the bit chip, which is what connects the bit through the ratchet and then to the blade, which I think is really cool. I really love the scale design here. This is textured, really, really cool. I like that you can kind of move your finger along that. Hopefully that was visible for you guys. And then look at the side profile. That is nasty looking. There's definitely going to be some big hits with this one. There's a lot of pieces there. And I cannot wait to spin this blade with you guys. We will go ahead and weigh the parts because I know some of you guys like to see what everything weighs. And for me personally, I don't really care. I'm not too picky. We had 34 for Shark Edge. Wow, this guy's pretty heavy. All right, here, let's do the clicks real quick. Those are some pretty good clicks. Not the greatest, but I do think the red's pretty fitting. We weigh the full combo and it's 45.3. And then if I'm not mistaken, this is 46.49. So that's only 3 grams difference, isn't it? Give or take. I mean, it's pretty close. So very heavy blade. I think if you guys are trying to optimize this, you switch out the ratchet and the bit, and I think he will be a very good attacking Beyblade. I think overall the combination that he has stock is more for fun than it is for performance. I don't think you're going to see a lot of competitive Tyranno Beat users. I think that's not how it's going to work for the most part. But I do think that if you're just blading with your friends, which is how I primarily do things, this is going to be a really fun blade to use. I think you're going to see a lot of cool attacks and stuff like that. And we will go ahead and get Stadium out real quick and kind of show you guys what this is looking like here. So we will use the string launcher and the Quake driver first. So really jumps around a lot, a very aggressive driver. And you can see, look at that. The stamina is terrible. There's not even a Beyblade in there and he still stops spinning very quickly. So we'll do 2 more launches. We'll do a tilt launch and then we'll just toss him in. Let's see if he can spin steel, right? So you still get some of that tilt. And if you tilt launch, it definitely has an interesting spin pattern. So we're going to switch out the bit real quick for a ball. and use the ball bit because I think it has a good steady spin, and I want to see Tyranno Beat. There we go, very steady. And he should, there, calm down into the center. And honestly, he has one of the cleanest spins of any of the bays. Obviously, if you have a different driver and you use the stock bit, that kind of stuff is going to be different per bay. But as far as the blade goes, if you don't consider the bit, the blade has a really clean spin. And I really do like the black yellowish color. We'll kind of take a little bit of a closer look here so you guys can see what this is looking like. The actual bit chip has kind of almost a golden or a bronze color to it, which I think is really, really clean. And I'm very excited that we unboxed this one second. We're going to post it first, but let me know what you guys think. Which one do you want to see me unbox next? I'm really dreading the dagger one. That one's going to not be fun. I'm not excited for that. Orange is one of my least favorite colors. Even sometimes yellow, like especially like Wizard is yellow. So not the biggest fan of orange. So let me know if you guys are. There's a close-up of the blade again. So let me know if you guys are going to use the stock combo, or, you know, maybe are you going to use like an attack driver? Are you going to try kind of something similar to Rhino Horn, where you use a stamina driver or a defense driver to kind of bring out that recoil from the actual blade itself? Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see you Blade Breakers in the next one.